We actually grew up in this house, didn't we? Together.
I'm Steph, this is my husband Pete, and this is our 2-year-old son Hayes. We were selected by AIRBNB to travel the world for a year, calling a new destination home for a month at a time. Subscribe to follow along. Libby has just taken me to my first ever sunrise at Castle Point, and it's beautiful. Oh, it's stunning, hey? Look at that. There we go. I don't think there's a lot of transitions in whatever this video is, but we're not the Eden Project, and we're here with Kim. Hello. And we're gonna go explore some of these biodomes, and then maybe a little bit later we'll tell you what the Eden Project is, I guess, when I figure it out myself.
Hayes is here as well.
Hayes is here too, bit grumpy. I haven't had coffee yet, so some people might say I'm a bit grumpy too. If it's foggy on my thing, it doesn't mean it's foggy on this thing, is it? I am not used to dressing for England, and I wore very inappropriate footwear, and that's why I was grumpy. Now we're in the rainforest and getting prepared for if we go to Bali in February, which is maybe on the cards. Can you even see this? The camera.
Hi, Mommy.
Hi, Hazy. What do you think?
I think it's spectacular.
Who ever wanted to see Hayes eat a sausage roll? Here it is. We just had a lovely visit to the Eden Project.
Everyone now is going to say to camera their favourite thing about the Eden Project.
My favorite part was the rainforest and the waterfalls and the birds and the plants.
My favorite was also the rainforest and seeing Hayes run around and love it and getting really excited about going to places that look like that in real life.
My favourite was also the rainforest. I really enjoyed it. We had been here, we reckon about 2010 maybe, so quite a long time ago. It's changed quite a bit since then, but it was really cool to come back. Awesome to watch Hayes run through the rainforest. And we're in the middle of Cornwall. It's winter, it's cold, and it was nice and warm in the rainforest, so I think that was my favourite part.
We made it to St. Austell, where, if I'm honest, the lady at the counter, not that friendly, but did inform us that if you're under 15, even if you're only 2, you can't do a tour, but we can see it right here. So we're gonna have a look at the beer being made, and then we're gonna eat some lunch and taste some of it ourselves. Just wanna pop on here and say, because I said the lady at the front wasn't really nice, the guys at the bar, absolutely lovely, and they got Hayes a really fun glass and straw for water. So we're doing our own little tasting, and we're having a lovely time.
Cheers.
Cheers!
Cheers. Cheers.
Kim got, I don't know what Grandpa Kim got.
This is the, oh, that's Hicks. I'm not sure.
Oh, that's their classic stout, the Mina Dew. And she got a Hicks Ale, and then an Oscar Mild, which is a cool name, but I don't know what kind of beer it is. I got Proper Job, which is their IPA, Big Job, which is their double IPA, and then also the Mina Dew.
We're at the Wheelhouse in Falmouth, one of the best restaurants in Falmouth, and we're joined by Robbie Packer, childhood friend. We haven't seen each other in many a year. We were just reminiscing actually. Robbie sent me a message recently about our dads used to play in a band together, and you sent me a poster, right, from their
it was
from one of their gigs.
It was one of the posters that they put up to advertise the gigs. Yeah.
So Robbie's come down to Falmouth for a couple of days, which is brilliant, and yeah, now we're just enjoying some.
What's happening in here?
Well, we're in a I don't quite know what this is. It's like a Hobbit house or something, isn't it? How would you describe it?
So this house actually preceded the restaurant. It's an ancient structure.
Yeah.
And they decided that they would build the restaurant around. Hey, come back to me. So they built the restaurant around this ancient like water hobbits. Yeah, water hobbits, and then they called the restaurant the, what did they call
Wheelhouse.
it? The Wheelhouse because of that.
Yeah. We actually grew up in this house, didn't we? together.
Okay. All right.
We've been sharing it. We've been
these
sharing a
whispers.
blanket. We've been sharing a blanket since birth, Robbie. This is our blanket.
2 men, 1 blanket.
Success of the wheelhouse, just as good as we remember it back in 2012. So it's been a long time coming, but it was an amazing meal. We are about to go on the Flushing Ferry, which is a beautiful little ferry boat called Miranda. Since I remember, we've been taking this little boat over to the little village of Flushing, just over there. This is Hayes' first time, and he's very excited. And we're just waiting for the captain. I think he's gone to go and get a pasty, because it's around lunchtime now. And then we take the little crossing over to Flushing. Takes about 5 minutes.
I think this is gonna be such a random vlog. I don't even know like the last time we filmed, but Aunt Kim was here for a week and she has since returned back home. She made it safely, even though there was some undocumented COVID testing drama that will remain between us. And now we're on our own again with Pete's parents here in Falmouth. And now we're just going on a walk to the beach. It's really beautiful. So I'll show you. It's we're approaching sunset. It's about 3:45 in the afternoon.
Oh, this beach. Oh no. Uh-oh.
The two Wilcox in my family are gonna look for an ice cream. I'm out here wearing gloves.
I just made a really good observation about my son. I think he's Cornish on top in terms of the jacket, the little fleece, and then he's Tennessee, sort of Chaco sandal type things, pants up to his knees on the bottom.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah. We are at the Cornish Seal Sanctuary this morning in Gylly, small little village here in South Cornwall, and we're on the search for, well, this obviously is a seal sanctuary, but Hayes is looking out for sea lions.
What do you want?
Sun.
What?
Sun.
What do they say?
Rah.
Wilcox family's been holding out on me. I had no idea there was a Cornish Seal Sanctuary just 25 minutes from Falmouth until I had a kid. If anybody can tell us the difference between a seal and a sea lion, that would be useful. We could Google it, but we haven't been that. This is boring. So many seals here, and there's really nice information on their little backstory. So we just saw a massive one getting fed, and he was in a marine park that closed down, and then they put him back in the water, but he was so used to captivity that he was chasing people out of the beach with buckets, thinking that there was fish in there. So they got all these calls, and then they asked the sanctuary down here if they would keep him. So I had no idea about any of this. It's really interesting. Okay, so update, we have learned a little bit more about the difference between seals and sea lions. Seals go around on their bellies, and sea lions kind of go like this, but also sea lion fur is shorter than seal fur. The seals have patterns, and then we've got some information about otters.
Can you say good night? Nana, does the sea lion make?
Sure. You're monkey.
It's the sea lion.
Good visit to the Cornish Seal Sanctuary.